Hi, it's Harry from Audient for EVenstad Music. I'm here to show you some of the features on Sono, which is our new guitar recording audio interface. So we have a history in recording consoles and now audio interfaces, and we've partnered with 2Notes, who are known for their cabinet simulations, and partnered to just create this really great guitar-centric audio interface. So what you just heard there was Pablo playing through a Friedman high gain pedal into Sono, and I'll just get him to play again without the pedal, and you can hear what Sono actually can create. So this is just Sono on its own. Cool. So to just talk through exactly what's going on there, we've got the guitar input, which goes into a high voltage 12AX7 valve, and that's giving you some really nice analog warmth in there. That then goes through into the power amp simulation, which is done in software. So as you twist this, you get that really nice breakup kind of sound. It lets you create that really nice bluesy kind of sound. That goes into it goes into a 3-band EQ, which then goes into the 2Note software, which is what you see before us on the screen. So at its heart, it's a cabinet simulation, but it just allows you to do so much more in terms of customization. So it comes with 20 cabs, and you can purchase more on the 2Note store, and they have hundreds of them available for you to download from loads of different manufacturers. They've worked with some of the big names to basically create these approved cabinet simulations. So what you can actually do on here is change the cab, change the mic model, change the room that the cab is in, as well as how far away the mic is from the cabinet, allowing you to hear more of the room, as well as some extra kind of tone controls, a bit like EQs. So what's really cool about this software is that it's actually built into Sono itself. So it's built in DSP, so you get like latency-free playing on the guitar, and you can store the 3 presets on board, which means you don't need to have the computer if you just want to put it on your coffee table and practice by yourself. So if we jump across to the second preset, we can just quickly hear what this sounds like and maybe change a cab. So maybe we put it through a voice 65, or have a listen through on a Tanger 30C, which is like a model, an orange style model. And then if we go on to our third preset, you can kind of get a sense of the space that you can create. So this is the Loft setting, and we've moved the mic a little bit further away from the cab, so you can actually start hearing a bit more of the reverb. So if we play that, you get a really good sense of the space, and you can change that into halls, a crypt, and even a cathedral, which gives you a really massive reverb. And this is all happening latency-free within the unit, which is great. But at its heart, it's still an audio interface, so it has 2 Audient console mic preamps. These are on combi jack, so you've got XLR and line inputs, the first of which can actually be sent through the valve and through the 2Note software. So if you want to get really creative with synths or something like that, you can put it all through, or if you just want to add a bit of analog warmth to your recordings, you can just put it through the valve. It's got 2 line outputs for a set of speakers, headphone outputs, and they're all controlled on the top of the unit, like very easy. You don't have to jump through software for it. And for the more advanced users or people who want to use it in the actual studios, you have a ADAT input, which lets you expand it up to a total of 10 channels. So you can already probably tell that you could use this as just a practice tool for a guitarist, or it could sit in a studio and be a very powerful piece of gear that lets you record an entire band with an expansion, record guitar, record bass, because there's bass cabs in the 2Note software as well. And yeah, basically whatever your area of expertise, it's going to be a really great product for you. So we wanted this to be a piece of kit that you could use in addition to your existing gear. So we want people to plug their pedals in. We want them to use their own amps with it. It's got a reamp output, which means that you can record an amp separately at a different time. Like if you're trying to record at midnight and your family is trying to sleep, or your neighbors are gonna get you in trouble if you're trying to play in your cab, you can actually record a clean DI as well as the 2 notes processing, and then send the clean DI out to your cab at your own amp at a different point in time and record it all back in. So we really just want people to use this as a foundation for their already existing tone, and we think people are really going to enjoy it. So these are going to be available around March time, so we hope you enjoy.